In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a jet ski when it's not in the water if you need to do some work to it. So I just bought these jet skis this year, and we've already had some issues that we've had with them. We've flipped one over. I mean, just a lot of different things, and I'm going to do a video series on that, because if you're like me, I bought these used and really didn't know much about them. First jet skis I ever owned. I've always had a boat, but there's a lot of things about these that I didn't know. You know, just for example, you know, if you flip one over, there's a certain way you got to flip it and all that. I'm kind of learning that as I go, but I'm going to share that on YouTube because I've had a problem, you know, with the problems I've had. I've kind of struggled finding the answers. Seems like I always go back to the same 2 or 3 videos for every question that I have. So I'm going to kind of go through it on this series. Now this one's simple. I'm just going to show you how to start it, and there is something you got to watch for. You can't just hook it up water, turn the water on and start it, and I didn't know that, you know, and I had to actually get a owner's manual. Now these are for the Honda. I don't know if every jet ski is the same. You know, you're probably going to have to check if you have something other than one of these Hondas, but I'm going to go ahead and go through the steps and the process of how to start this. So first, let's just talk about these jet skis a little bit. These are the Honda Aquatrack R-12X, and what that X means, I believe, is these are turbo. They have a turbo in them. Remove the seat and just remove this lever back here. Pull up on that. And this is what the motor looks like in them. But anyway, what we're going to do, just talk about a few of the issues that I have with this and kind of the shape. I mean, I believe that they're 2004, so I believe they're pretty good shape. There is some things that are wrong with them. For example, these foot pads here, the water gets in here and stays in there a lot. I don't know if all jet skis are like that, but it just keeps that soaked, and that glue seems to come loose. And they do have these sets that you can buy new, where you can go all the way around the jet ski. But I think what I'm going to do, and it won't be this summer, but I think I'm going to bed line this with some sprayed on bed liner. And that way you won't have that problem of it softening the glue up. Of course, it's been scuffed up a little bit. It's been bumped right here a little bit. That's probably the worst one right there. And I'm thinking I may do something with that liner, you know, to kind of come up in here. And you can also get these, I think they sell it as a set, these bumper strips. This has some bad things on it. I mean, it's nothing horrible, you could live with it, but I'd kind of like to go ahead and replace them whenever I have time. These decals, you know, they're starting to peel. They're pretty bad. You can see both of these lids here. So I think this tab breaks right here and they fly off. I need to get 2 more of those if I can find them. I haven't really looked for those yet, but they have a lid that comes down, supposed to latch on, and you can keep your stuff dry in there. And you can see that bumper strip is molding right here, got a little banged up here. Just some little things like that. Nothing major. They run really good, but we have had some problems with this one. This one we really haven't. We did have a bracket collapse, and we'll go over that in a different video. But the main thing we want to talk about on this one is starting it. And I know that's pretty basic, especially if you have used these. You probably know all about jet skis, and it's probably going to be very basic. And I don't know if they're all the same, but these you have to start, and then you have to within less than 15 seconds, then you turn the water on. And then when you go to turn it off, you got to turn the water off before you stop it. And they say if you run water up in there before it's the engine started, you could get in the air box and cause some problems. And that's what we've had to do with this one. We've sank it. Water's got in the block. We've had to get water out, and I'll make a video about all that later. But to start this, just put that in there like you normally would to start it. Now all you need is just a water hose like this, where you cut the end off and connect it to your garden hose, and this just slip right on there. So first thing you have to do is put that reverse bucket up, and you can see that nozzle right there that comes out. And all you do is you get this hose and you slip it over. Just like that. And now we're going to start it, and then we'll turn the water on. Now run just for a couple minutes, and it should start coming out of that pilot hole like that right there. Should have a decent stream, which that's another problem we're having with this one. It's not having that much water come through, and it seems like it's causing it to overheat a little bit. So we've done some things. We've checked the filter, which we'll do in a video, but we still need to figure out why that one's not having the right amount of water. And plus, when the water comes out of the pilot hole in this one, you know, it's real hot. And this one, you know, stays a lot cooler. It seems like this one has more coming out of the exhaust than this one. So anyway, we'll cover that in another video. So to go ahead and stop this, now before you kill it, you don't want the water running. So you want to turn the water off. Now before you kill it, and they say to do this even when you're getting out of the lake, you want to rev it up a little bit just to get all the water out. And then you can kill it. So yeah, that's something as simple as that. I would not have known if I didn't learn about it. And like I said, I didn't buy it at a dealership. Maybe when you buy these from the dealership, they will tell you all those things. But no, I've just kind of had to learn everything on my own. So that, my friends, is how you run a jet ski when you're not in the lake. Now I know that's real basic for many of you. I mean, if you have jet skis, probably you already know that. And again, I don't know if that's for every make and model, but for these Hondas, that's what they recommend doing. If you know some other recommendations, like for a Sea-Doo or one of the other models, let us know. That'd be helpful. Now we're going to get in some more in-depth videos. For example, this one we have flipped upside down. It's got water all in the engine compartment. It's got water in the engine. The oil has had water in it. You know, it's not spitting out water out of this pilot hole like it should. So this one we've had some troubles with. I mean, it runs good, but it's, you know, we've just had some troubles with it, and we'll be working on this one. And as we're going, if you have any suggestions, recommendations, or maybe you've had the same problem and you got the solution, be sure and leave us a comment down in the comment section. We'd be glad to hear from you. If you like this video, be sure and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.